everybody, and welcome to the Dragon Age Wiki. So, first of all, I'm sorry for not uploading a Dragon Age Wiki Connor Reads the Stolen Throne video on Friday, which I promised I'd do, but I've been busy all week and I didn't really find time to actually read the entire chapter. I've got most of the way through the chapter, but chapter 1 will be up this Friday, so instead I thought I'd give you a lore video. Now, lore videos are supposed to be every Monday from now on, and chapter videos are every Friday, so that's something to look forward to. But for this Mondays, I'm doing it today, so you get a video in place of what I should have given you on Friday. It's quite complicated, just don't listen to that. So, today's lore video, as you've probably guessed, is about the Old Gods. Now, the Old Gods are beings that were worshipped by a significant number of Thedosians, specifically the mages of the Tevinter Imperium, thousands and thousands of years ago. The mages worshipped them in the form of dragons. Now, legends hold that it was the Old Gods who initially taught the mages how to use magic, and it is widely believed, if not generally accepted as self-evident throughout Thedas, that archdemons are the sleeping Old Gods, tainted and then corrupted by the darkspawn. So, a bit of background on the Old Gods. In the days of the Tevinter Imperium, the Old Gods were a pantheon of deities, widely revered by most citizens, with temples and priesthoods dedicated to their very existence, such as the acolytes of Dumat, who swore oaths of silence in homage to their lord. The first magister, Archon Thalsian, accredited his discovery of blood magic to the Old God Dumat, and his power led to the foundation of the Tevinter Imperium. Now, dragon imagery and iconography was equated with the imperial power throughout the entire Imperium. Holidays were even created to celebrate the Old Gods. And now, while the Old Gods actually are, in their relation to the Maker, very mysterious, the Chantry teaches that the Old Gods were false deities. They turned mortals from worship to the Maker, recognized as the first sin. As a result, the Maker imprisoned them underground. Their minds continued to roam the Fade like any other dreaming individual's mind would, and they were able to contact the magisters and teach them to use magic in a hope that the magisters would free them. It was for this reason that the magisters first entered the Golden City in a failed attempt to usurp the Maker's throne, inadvertently causing the First Blight. Now, the event of the First Blight led to a crisis of faith across the Imperium. Shaken at the devastation of their own gods, several temples were razed, and betrayed believers slaughtered priests in order for the Old Gods to forgive them, as retribution for their unheard prayers. Now, today, cults devoted to the Old Gods are rumored to still exist in some places, but the religion has since been, for the most part, replaced with that of the Maker. Now, relationship between the Old Gods and darkspawn. In Dragon Age Awakening, we learned that there is a particular relation between darkspawn and the slumbering Old Gods. The darkspawn taint is linked with the ancient dragons, all darkspawn constantly hearing the call of the Old Gods. It is presumed that the fall of the magisters occurred, they were transformed into the first darkspawn. The link between them and the Old Gods, who had ordered them to sin against the Maker, remained. Hearing the call, darkspawn search for the Old Gods continuously. When they find one, they corrupt it, and it becomes an archdemon, proceeding them to unleash a new blight upon Thedas. Now, the Architect, a sentient darkspawn emissary in Dragon Age Awakening, describes the call of Old Gods as a terribly beautiful sound. He goes on to consider the darkspawn existence and their pursuit for the ancient dragons as a never-ending aspiration towards a perfection they can never have, as soon as they touch it, it is instantly corrupted. In the Legacy DLC, it is revealed that the magisters of the Tevinter Imperium heard the voices of the Old Gods, though in their case it seems that the Old Gods literally spoke to them rather than just issuing a call. Corypheus said that Dumat, while streaming in the Fade, led the magisters to the Golden City, thus creating upon their arrival both the Black City and the Darkspawn from the corruption within themselves. After returning as Darkspawn and beginning the First Blight, the magisters, or at least Corypheus, felt the Old Gods betrayed them for apparent non-existence of the Golden City and the lie of their promised rule over it. Now, there are 7 Old Gods. The first Old God is Dumat, the Dragon of Silence, who was the archdemon for the First Blight. Zazikel was the Dragon of Chaos and the archdemon for the Second Blight. Toph, the dragon of fire, was the archdemon for the third blight, and Doral, the dragon of slaves, was the archdemon for the fourth blight. And for the fifth blight, we have Urthemiel, the dragon of beauty, who was the archdemon who took place in the fifth blight during the events of Dragon Age Origins. Now, there are two more old gods which have not yet arisen as archdemons and caused a blight. These are Zazikael, the dragon of mystery, and Lusakan, the dragon of night. There have been many rumors from Dragon Age fans, nothing's confirmed, that these two remaining archdemons will rise up together and cause a dual archdemon blight. Personally, I don't think it's going to happen, but it would be quite cool. So that's everything on the old gods. So until next time, goodbye.